Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017. We're playing as Arsenal. This is episode 4. In today's episode, we have two crucial back-to-back top 4 Premier League matches. We are going to be facing Manchester City at home at the Emirates. Then we play Pochettino's Tottenham Hotspur at home as well. This is going to really decide our season. We need to beat Pep Guardiola and Pochettino here today. So guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager. Just want to say a huge thank you to all the support on the last couple of videos. It's been really great, and I can't stress this enough. If you want to see more Football Manager on the channel, leave a like and a comment. That's the best two things you can do. So let's get stuck into Manchester City and Tottenham Hotspur here today. So we're currently sitting in first, followed by Liverpool, Everton, and Tottenham. Manchester United are 5th, Chelsea are 6th, Manchester City are 13th. Wow. 3 wins, 5 draws, and 3 losses. Burnley, Hull, and Middlesbrough look like they're going to get relegated. So let's have a look at the fixtures. In the last episode, we had a Champions League match against Benfica. We managed to win 3-1. We also managed to win 2-1 over Hull. Then I did play these matches off camera. We had a 5-0 victory over Bournemouth, which was great to see 5 goals getting put past, but we did concede 3 at the end of the day. But as long as we score more than our opponents, I don't mind. We had a 1-1 draw against PSV Eindhoven. Then we had a 1-0 victory over Stoke, a 3-0 victory over Hull in the EFL Cup. I'm focusing on the Premier League this season and hopefully the Champions League next season. If we can win the Champions League and the Premier League in the first season, that'd be ridiculous. But we could do it. We can definitely try and do both. I reckon we're going to win the Premier League, but the Champions League is another kettle of fish. We do have Martial, we do have Fabregas, who are really punching on now. Unfortunately, yeah, this is pretty embarrassing. We managed to lose 4-1. Yes, 4-1 away at Sunderland. David Moisey got the best of us. Anichebe, Duncan, and Adnan scored. We managed to win 2-0 over Burnley. Theo Walcott and Sanchez. Anthony Martial did pick up a little niggle, but he's going to be fine for this episode. That is pretty much it. Looking at the Premier League and just the general stats, Anthony Martial is our top goal scorer with 15 goals in all competitions, doing very well. The Frenchman, as I thought. Theo Walcott has the highest average rating, Sanchez with the assist, Granit Xhaka with the passing. Theo Walcott has been probably one of my best players. 27-30 million pounds he's worth. He's really coming into his own on that right-hand side. Hector Bellerin with 6 yellows, Kashani with 2. Let's have a look at the competitions. Let's have a look at some of the player stats. Diego Costa is the top goal scorer of the Premier League, followed by Anthony Martial in second with Zaza, Sergio Aguero, Lorenzo with the assists. He was brought in from Mexico, Jurgen Klopp did. Theo Walcott has travelled the most distance. Reed's up there with the tackles. Mustafi has slipped a bit since the last episode. He does have best at hitting target, 65%, compared to Leroy Sané in second with 58. That's pretty damn good. Crap. Highest rating. Wow, he is doing so well in the Premier League, Theo Walcott. Let's have a look. Board. We don't have any more money. I don't think we can even get any more. A lot of my players have come back from injury now as well. There's a couple of players being put up on the transfer list, but we just simply don't have money. Marco van Ginkel would be a very good signing. I don't think you get much game time, but if we bought him, loan him out, we'd definitely make a profit. 23 years of age from Chelsea. He's valued at 12 million. Chelsea would accept a £6 million bid. We probably could even get him for 5, but we just don't have any money because obviously we brought in Martial, Fabregas, and Inept. Now, let's go into my tactics in the match here today against Manchester City. We're going to play a 4-4-2. Martial leading the line, Lucas on the right. Sanchez is going to be playing here. Ozil, Xhaka, Walcott, Gibbs, Koscielny, Mustafi, Bellerin, and Cech in goal. Now, unfortunately, from international duty, Alexis Sanchez is a little bit knackered. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring on Iwobi for him if he really starts going down in his condition. We've got Ospina maybe to replace Cech if we need to. Olivier Giroud is going to come off fresh off the bench. He's a real destroyer in the air. Cesc Fabregas is going to maybe make an appearance. He's been playing very well for me. Gabriel Palista has come back from his injury. I really do like Gabriel Palista. He's a very solid centre-back. And now we've got a pretty solid centre-back, which is good. We've been sort of relying on Rob Holding. He's been doing the Carl Jenkinson and Gabriel sort of role, I guess. Oxlade-Chamberlain on the right. Jenkins. I've dropped... Oh, no, I haven't. Ramsey's on, sorry. Oh, where's Iwobi then? Booger. I've got Fabregas as the cam. Centre-back, right. Yeah. I think I'm going to drop Jenkinson for Iwobi because I thought Iwobi was on. Yeah. So, on the reserves, we've got Jenkinson, Mohamed El Nene. Mertesacker is still out for 2 to 5 weeks, but I do want to try and sell him on in January. Holding, Coquelin, Inept, and Danny Welbeck is still out for another 3 to 7 weeks. I've made the decision to loan out Inept. I just feel like he needs to be getting more game time. I just sort of underestimated how good Iwobi is in Football Manager. 20 years of age, he's worth 13 million, has a decent potential. I really should be playing him more, but there's no harm in bringing in replacements. It's not a bad thing bringing in squad depth. We're not going to lose money on him. We picked him up for £6 million. He's worth 9 and he's 24. So I just feel like we need to loan him out a little bit. Now, from a previous regime, I sort of feel like we have too many defensive midfielders. For example, we've got Ozil that can be replaced with Fabregas going forward. We've got Xhaka, who is my key defensive midfielder. However, Ramsey, I sort of see more of defensive. He can go forward, but we've got Cesc Fabregas for that. So he's kind of good, Ramsey. He can go forward, he can go back, he can stay in the midfield. Now, Mohamed El Nene and Coquelin are a little bit more one-dimensional than Ramsey, in my opinion. Mohamed El Nene is a really good defensive midfielder, and I imagine Coquelin can play centre, but he can go back as well. So, out of the two, it's sort of tough. I've made the decision to loan out Mohamed El Nene. I do like him. I do like the Egyptian. Him and Mohamed Salah are two very good Egyptian players, both formerly from Basel, actually. 24 years of age, £20 million. I'm going to loan him out because I don't want to stifle his development. That's how much I care about him. So we're going to be having Coquelin as his replacement if Xhaka gets injured. But Ramsey can play forward, midfield and back. That's just sort of my opinion on that. I've spent too long talking about them. Let's get stuck into Manchester City. We need to beat them here today, and I'm hoping we're going to be able to. It's going to be a tough one. It really is. If we can beat Pep Guardiola tactically, that will be a sensational pullout. What's this? What's the go here? Manchester City. We're the favourites in the odds, apparently. They're currently in 13th with 3 wins, 5 draws and 3 losses. We've won 8, we've drawn 1, and we've lost 2. We did lose against Sunderland not too long ago. So, Pep Guardiola is playing a 4-3-3 defensive, I would say, in the midfield here. Sergio Aguero leading the line. The best striker in the Premier League, in my opinion. This guy is just fucking nuts. So clinical. Nolito on the left. Kevin De Bruyne, Yaya Toure, Gundogan, Fernandinho, Clichy, Otamendi, Company, John Stones, and Bravo in goal. Willie on the bench. They've got Kolarov, Sane, Iheanacho, Fernando, Sagna, and Sterling. I probably would have played Sterling on that left-hand side. But regardless, let's play Manchester City here today. Also, guys, all the mods, all the textures, all the download links are in the description below if you want to customize your own Football Manager. Like I did, we're 1-0 up against Pep Guardiola just before the 6th minute from a set play. Ozil bombs it into the box. Finds Alexis Sanchez, gets it back, but Mustafi out-headers Clichy, Yaya, Otamendi and Stones really should be doing better. And Mustafi, the German beast formerly from Valencia, has just scored his 2nd goal of the season. Good on you, Mustafi. Lucas on the ball, over the top to Martial. Oh, nearly put it past Bravo there. I quite like Oliver Giroud. However, he is 30 years of age and he is getting a little bit past it. So I have been more inclined to play Lucas up front, who's been actually very good this season. He sort of plays in a weird sort of striking position. His best position is a false 9 as a position. Ozil from the corner kick finds Walcott. Oh, nearly trying to find Martial again. Alexis Sanchez. Xhaka, Bellerin. We are really dominating Manchester City here today. We have another corner kick. Oh, we nearly capitalise on it. Gibbs with the throw in. Oh my god. Lucas! Ah, fuck. God fucking damn it. We should be 3-0 up here, honestly. Bravo has kept them in. Alexis is going to pick up the crumbs from that corner kick. Mustafi. The two Germans do a nice 1-2 pass, but we're only 1-0 up against Pep Guardiola. We might need to go with the 5 at the back late in the second half if we can't nick another goal. But we're really doing well against Manchester City. Or maybe they just they've had chances and we just haven't seen them. Lucas, oh, come on! Hits the post. And we are still only 1-0 up. We deserve to be most definitely more. Nolito. Oh, okay. That was dangerous. Walcott. Lucas back to Ozil. Not bad. I could see what you were trying to do there, Ozil, but it just really wasn't to be. Walcott manages to win the ball back. Martial finds Alexis. Alexis Sanchez makes it 2-0 against Pep Guardiola. I keep on banging about the 4-4-2, but it is such a great formation in the Premier League. I love playing 2 strikers up front. I can't recommend this formation enough. Play the 4-4-2. Make it heavily inspired by Sir Alex Ferguson. Sort of a little bit like Ranieri's 4-4-2. And we're 2-0 up against Pep Guardiola. Holy crap. Holy crappers. Let's start it. I want to keep things as they are. Looks like the players' fitness and whatnot was actually not too bad. But we have Pochettino in the next match of today's episode. Gibbs finds Ozil. Martial, Xhaka. Koscielny finds Mustafi. Lucas finds Walcott. Martial makes it 3-0 against Manchester City. Wow, scores his 16th goal of the Premier League, and Manchester City are not doing good. Once we get to about December, we're going to see Premier League managers getting sacked, and I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if Pep Guardiola gets sacked. It does happen from time to time. Regardless of the top managers, they do get sacked from time to time, which is hilarious, I think. But it's really cool in Football Manager. You could, like, for example, if he gets sacked, they could bring in Carlo Ancelotti or Thomas Tuchel, which could drastically change the future of Manchester City in your Football Manager saves. It's just really crazy. Martial, keep going. Oh, he's just sprayed it wide. But to be fair, he's only just turned 20. He is only... Wow, okay, shit. Yeah, he's only just not a teenager. Obviously, he's a very, very young player. That's what I'm trying to say. They are inconsistent. I'm going to wait till the 60th here to bring off Sanchez because he did score. So Mustafi, Sanchez, and Martial have picked up goals. Iheanacho's come off the bench for Aguero. Come on, Alexis. Alexis Sanchez, oh, breaking away there. I reckon that must have absolutely knackered him. No, it didn't actually too much. He has put in 110% from being exhausted in this match. I'm going to fucking clap to you, Alexis Sanchez. You are absolutely superb. You are giving me everything, and I'm wrapped to be 3-0 up against Manchester City. Holy crap. Right, let's try and do some substitutions. Let's bring off Sanchez. You played midweek for your country. Have a break, my friend. So we'll bring on a Wobie. We've got Ox. We could... Yeah, Walcott's knackered, even though he's been playing well. And should we sort of try and shore up shop in defence? That's what I'm sort of thinking. Because Koscielny's got a yellow, and he's on 67. Xhaka's on 66. We're probably better shutting up shop, bringing on Gabriel Palista. I don't want Koscielny to get a red, and he's a bit knackered. So we'll bring on the defender. We'll bring on 2 wingers, maybe a Wobie and Chamberlain can rally up something. But guys, let me know in the comment section down below players you would like me to sign in January. Ozil, Chamberlain gets tackled by Gundogan, and it looks like the last chance of this match against Manchester City has really fizzled out, and we have a 3-0, yes, a 3-0 victory over Pep Guardiola. 24 shots to 13, 9 shots to 1. Fuck off with your tiki-taka football. I'm only kidding. I quite like it. It'd probably actually work well for me. But the 4-4-2 prevailed over the 4-3-3 tiki-taka football. They did have more percent of the possession. Did they have more passes? Yeah, pass completion. How many did they have? They had 600 passes. We had 500. So we had 100 less. But we still had 77% of our pass completion. That's fascinating tactically. That really is. But good on you, Sanchez. You had my man of the match. You did very well. And we are still in first, followed by Liverpool, Everton, Tottenham, and Man United, Chelsea. Sunderland in 7th. They are doing really well with David Moyes. I think David Moyes is actually a pretty good manager and football manager, in my opinion. Not doing too well in real life. He was a great manager at Everton, but then it sort of crumbled a bit with Man United, Real Sociedad, and now Sunderland. So I'm going to play this match off camera against the Cyprus side in the Champions League. We're doing pretty well in the Champions League, if I do say so myself. Let's quickly just have a look at it. We're not even the top of our group. Okay, we're actually 1 point behind Benfica. We've won 2 and we've drawn 2. They've won 3 and they've lost 1. So if we can beat them, we should be all right. We might be able to get first. That gives us a better seed in the draw. So I'll play this match off camera. We'll play the match against Pochettino here today. Tottenham are in 4th, but that could change. I'll see you guys in a second. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to the North London Derby. This is huge. This match is so massive in our title challenge. We're currently first on 28 points, only 1 point ahead of Tottenham in 2nd, followed by Liverpool, Everton, Man United, Chelsea. Manchester City are 13th. Pep Guardiola is still at the helm, but could be sacked. They are Watford and West Brom are ahead of them. Hull, Burnley, and Bournemouth. I'm actually going to have a look. I haven't actually seen this. Has anyone actually been sacked yet? Manager movements. No, it's only me. And then you've obviously got the transfers. You're most welcome to pause and have a look at that if you want. But I did go through this in a couple of episodes ago. Free transfer? Oh, okay. That's not bad. Couple of free transfers there. Right, we managed to win 5-0 in the Champions League, which is great. 2 own goals, which was hilarious. Theo Walcott, Giroud, and Martial picked up the goal. Anthony Martial is still our top goal scorer with 17 goals. Let's get stuck into Pochettino. Now, looking at their injuries. Oh, I forgot to show you the injuries against Manchester City. I do remember them off the top of my head. It was Zabaleta and David Silva. They were the only 2 big names that were out. So unfortunately, Oliver Giroud for me has picked up a bruised rib. He's got a bruised rib. He's got a bit of a niggle. Harry Kane is out for Tottenham, which is huge. They are so like one-dimensional without him. They usually chuck Janssen up front, but you guessed it, Janssen is out for injury. So we're in a good position to hopefully beat Tottenham here today. Let's have a look at the stats, because it might have changed up a bit. Walcott has the most assists. He has the most distance. This guy's a fucking engine. Jeffrey Schlupp is a very good player. He was awesome in my Leicester City career last year when we won the Premier League in the first season, and then we won the Champions League in the second. Danilo, this guy's very good as well. They picked him up for £5 million. He's worth 18. Man, I want to get Mustafi back up with the tackles, but Lucas has the most key passes as a striker. That's not bad in my opinion. So we're going to play the 4-4-2. Was very successful against Man City. So Oliver Giroud is out. We don't really have another striker, so Iwobi can do it. Danny Welbeck is still out for 3 to 6 weeks. Mertesacker out for 2 to 4 weeks. Should I just bring on a Nept, and then if we need a striker, we can bring a Iwobi? I think that's what I'll do. Okay, I'm happy with that. Let's fight. Let's fight to the death against Pochettino. Okay, we are the favourites. 5-4. They're 7-4. This is going to be tough. So, okay. I forgot about Heung-min Son, who I really do like. 24 years of age, £30 million. The South Korean. There's also some really, an interesting fact about him. South Korea actually has mandatory military service, which a lot of European countries do have. To keep your citizenship, you have to do a year of military service. Now, they have to do that in South Korea. This is an interesting fact that I found out the other day. He has to serve in the military before he is 27. He's 24 now, so he might have to give up football or a year. I'm not entirely sure what he wants to do or what. Yeah, I don't know. He might be able to apply for a different citizenship if he wants to give it up, but he has to do military service if he wants to keep his South Korean citizenship. It happens sometimes in Australia as well if you have dual citizenship and if you have dual, sometimes it happens depending on the country that you have dual citizenship from. You have to go and do military service for a year to keep it. Because I do have some friends that had to go do it because if they wanted to keep their Australian and European citizenship. Now I'm gonna stop rambling about that, but I just found that as a really interesting fact. Okay, so Heung-min Son is leading the line. Facts with Simpzy: Eriksson at the cam, Lamella, Sissoko, Dembele, Eric Dyer, Rose, Vimmer, Alderweireld, Walker, Lloris. They have Vertonghen, Wanyama. Okay, a different Sterling there. I don't know if he's related to Raheem. Ali, Davis, and Kieran Tripper. So they are playing Sissoko. How is Sissoko in Football Manager? Don't really like the guy in real life, but he's just controversial, to say the least. But he's a very good player on FIFA. He's very, very good. Okay, let's face Tottenham. Danny Rose, Dembele. Eriksson the Viking. Oh, wow. I was talking shit about Tottenham having no striker up front, being one-dimensional with Janssen, and they don't need Janssen, they don't need Harry Kane. My backline has crumbled, and Heung-min Son has scored. I'm not even upset. I actually really quite like Heung-min Son. I would love to see him at United. But we've had a couple of good Asian players at United, but the latest one, Shinji Kagawa, didn't really work out. Don't get me started on him. I love Shinji Kagawa. Here we go here. Oh, Martial's just hoofed it wide with his left. The thing is, Sir Alex Ferguson brought Shinji Kagawa and wanted to shape United around him. But, oh, wow, okay, right. I just want to talk about Shinji Kagawa for a sec. Yeah, basically brought him in. He wanted to build United around Shinji Kagawa after Ronaldo left. But the best striker in the Premier League at the time, Robin van Persie, was available, and you can't say no to that. I completely understand why Sir Alex Ferguson went to buy Robin van Persie, but then it just sort of, Rooney we're still fucking dealing with Rooney in the squad, but I just feel bad for Shinji. He went back to Borussia Dortmund. He's playing well. So, unfortunately here, Alexis Sanchez has picked up a potential foot injury. So, we can bring on a Iwobi. We can bring on a Nept. I think I want to bring on a Iwobi on the left-hand side. Show me that I'm wrong for choosing you instead of Inept. Iwobi, come on. Let's just hope that it's a twisted ankle. Let's not hope it's too bad. But we've picked up an injury, and we've conceded a goal in the rain at the Emirates in the North London derby against Tottenham. Not good. Lucas on the ball, gets fouled. Oh no, it was Walcott for offside. Oh, they're going to score again here, Tottenham. Yep. Heung-min Son finds Eric Dyer after smashing Manchester City earlier. We are now losing 2-0 to Tottenham. Very disappointing. Very, very disappointing. How are we going match stats-wise? 11-2, 8-5. We just can't seem to get our shots on target. That's by the looks of it. But we have come back and scored goals before, especially against United. We went 2-0 down and then brought it back to 2-2, and then we did lose 3-1. But that's the point I'm trying to make, is that we can come back and score. Okay, let's have a look at my team. What's going wrong here? Walcott is exhausted by the looks of it. They did have a Champions League match midweek, to be fair, so that's probably why. Let's bring on the Ox. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So we've got Ramsey. We've got Giroud out. Granit Xhaka at 67%. Bellerin's at 69%. I think we need to control the midfield a bit more. So should I bring on Fabregas to go forward? Or should I bring on Ramsey to stay a little bit more defensive? I want to go and try and win this match. I don't care if we lose 3-0. If we can win 2-1, I would much rather that. But so be it. We'll bring on... I don't want to shut up shop. I want to... Oh, you actually can sit deep lying. But I'd rather have him up as a... Yeah. Says Fabregas can actually play a very good deep lying midfielder there. Deep lying. I want to try and win this. I'm going to go with attacking. But I guess he can play deep lying, can't he? But I sort of see him more as an attacking, sort of an attacking midfielder more than a defensive. But, hey, so be it. Hector Bellerin's picked up a yellow at 67% condition. Not good. It's the 80th minute. We're 2-0 down against Tottenham. Maybe playing it out from the back here, we might be able to get something. Ozil, Fabregas. That's a great ball to Iwobi. Martial. Again. He's just hoofed it over the fucking bar. Can we get one last counter-attack here? Ozil finds Iwobi. Martial. Lucas. Yes, that is what we want from the Spaniard. Lucas scores his 5th goal of the season. Iwobi, very influential, finds Martial. Lucas takes a tiny touch. Wimmer, the Austrian, my Austrian brother. I do have a bit of Austrian in me. Oh, come on. Can we get one? Can we get a late draw here? Come on. Ah, Tottenham have just cleared it. We've still got a couple of minutes. Chamberlain, you just lost it to Rose. Iwobi, Ozil wins the header, but Alderweireld and Wanyama clear. We're only 2-1 down against Tottenham. Will Pochettino get the best of us? Iwobi, I know you're young, mate, but you can't be just pinging at it when you need a team-worked goal in the end. Individuals don't win matches. But hey, he's a youngster. We have to play as a team. But a 2-1 victory. 2-1 loss. Damn. Damn. Match stats-wise, we had 17-4 on target. They had 11-5. We definitely... Yeah, we should have beat... We just went more clinical, I think. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Hopefully that is not the title lost. Alexis Sanchez is out for 4 to 5 weeks. If things can't get any worse. However, we still have inept. We probably won't put him out on loan now. We can give him an injection, but let's actually just have a look at our upcoming fixtures because I don't even know what we're sort of up against. So we've got Everton in the fight, a quarter-final. We've got Everton in the Premier League, another Champions League group match. So we've got Chelsea. Chelsea's the big match coming up. And then we have United. And then Liverpool. But we have United just before the January transfer window. Yeah. So guys, I have to end the video here, unfortunately. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my social media links, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below if you want to stay connected with me. If you want to download these cool textures here, all the download links are in the description below for your own football manager. I do recommend them. But yeah, if you want to go get cheap and reliable games, some cheap PSN or Xbox codes, check out my G2A affiliation link in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care and stay tuned for more Football Manager videos on my channel. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye. Mahrez whips it into the box. Royce! That is just ridiculous. With the layup, Marco Reus. Holy shit.